Guys, welcome back. I'm gonna start getting this S10 moved around to where we can start on that project. This thing's been sitting in the background for a while. I need to go ahead and start trying to do something with it. It's been pretty much just sitting. I've gathered most of all the parts together. The only thing I got left is to get the motor together, basically. That's the only thing that I'm lacking. I've got heads, pistons, rods, crank, all the gasket kit, two-speed power glide. I got the converter, turbo. I mean, I pretty much got the whole, whole ordeal. I just got to pretty much get on it and start it, and that's what we're going to be doing here. I'm going to get it moved around. I finally got those racks and everything moved from behind it. They had been sitting there for a while, and it's kind of in the way. You can't really do much with that side, so I'm going to get it turned to an area to where I can open up both doors and be able to work all the way around the truck if a need be. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try to go ahead and get this thing moved around, and I'm going to set y'all up on time lapse, and we're going to get after it. All right, guys. We got it, guys. We got it all moved around. Yeah, that was definitely a job. It wasn't horrible, but we got it all moved around. I had to level it up, put me a level across the middle of the K-member, or the stock K-member, and I got it all leveled up to make sure whenever I get ready to cut that the old one off and the frame and everything, once I get ready to cut it all off, then I'll have everything that it's level all the way across there. And so we'll be getting after this project here for too long. I'm gonna take and snatch all the front end stuff and everything off of it, get the fenders off of it, and we'll get after this thing for too long. Y'all hang out. What we got is a we test drove it the other day, and the bottom radiator hose was not super tight. Whenever I replaced the hoses on it, I must have forgot to tighten it all the way up or something. But it started leaking a little bit of fluid, not too terrible, just a little bit, enough to notice. And so what I did was I took the upper and the lower radiator hoses off, and I'm flushing the motor and all out because I had a ton of rust in the radiator and a ton of rust in the motor itself. So that's what I'm doing right now, basically.
So what it was is I guess the car had been sitting for a while, and it just accumulated rust inside the block and all inside of the radiator and stuff like that. So I just wanted to flush it out, just make sure It's kind of like just going through the process of trying to clean it out as much as I could, just to drive it around and make sure that it was all good to go. And a lot of it is just, I guess, from sitting basically. Didn't really have a lot of antifreeze in it. May have had just a little bit, but I took and put antifreeze and everything back in it. It was just a kind of a short clip because I thought about it like at the last minute of recording.
Well, I got to messing around with the lights, the light switch, just turning it on, off and on a couple times, and I was going to do it during the day, but obviously y'all wouldn't be able to see it as good. Just no lights on. Headlights, tail lights, and now the tag light works also. I think the switch was just maybe rusty on the contacts. 100% sure, but it works awesome now. So both headlights work. I was actually gonna buy some new headlights because I hadn't messed with it or none, but got to messing with that switch and everything, and it actually come on. I was telling my son, I was like, everything works on the tail lights except for the headlights, and went to messing with the switch, and they just happened to come on. I was like, what the world? So I guess the contacts on the actual switch itself was bad, or not bad, but just rusted up from sitting, and enough of the pulls cleaning the contacts off and on. So that's pretty cool. So hey, I'll take it.